I'm not going to start with a witty intro this time. We're at war. War is serious. So, hey guys, RTG here. Yeah, as I said, we are at war. We are currently at war with the Umayyads. Queen sorry. And she is gonna be sorry after what I'm done. Ooh, witty intro. Anyway, they are currently pretty much cutting down every piece of forest in their empire to help bolster their production. Useful, not the smartest thing they could do. Ooh. Huh. We can just straight up annex their territory now that we're Spanish. Targeting another empire's outpost or administrative center, an army forcibly adds it to your empire. This will take the army a few turns and can be interrupted. You cannot trigger multiple annexes at the same time and will need time to wait. Okay, so we can technically just, if we had enough units, instead of, well, we could just focus on annexing this territory, but is in the way, is currently in a territory that we fully intend to take. They are burning a bunch of units in, burning a bunch of population into Cal to help bolster their military, and I feel like they're moving a lot over to this city to help grow their numbers, which I don't know if that's gonna be like the smartest thing for them to do. But yeah, we are currently we need to find a good route to attack these guys from. We could maybe go from here. Pushes them to a significantly low ground position, and then we can bring in our secondary units that has a bunch of archers and just kind of pepper them down. Can we move and attack them from here? It is a similar low ground situation, and I see very little ways for them to attack us from that height. And I think our army may be included just by virtue of where we attack them from. But I rather us... This gives them 2 tiles of level ground with us. And they have 2 archers. So what I want to do is bring... why can you guys only move that far? Okay, before I move you. Okay, getting you on this river should suffice. Same with you guys. Let's see. These guys have... Okay, it doesn't... I don't know if it will include the city behind there as part of the war zone, maybe, but their units currently aren't included. Like this... Oh, there's a scout rider, wow. And these guys, the harass and... Oh, they have halberdiers. What's the word? Halberdiers. How do they have these guys? These guys should... Yeah, these guys are in the medieval. Ew, they're scientific culture. Ooh, I didn't account for that. Okay, so we haven't picked a scientific culture yet, so it would be kind of useful to explain that scientific cultures as a bonus. The way that expansionist affinities have the ability to quote unquote always trespass. Science cultures have the ability that they can research technologies one era ahead of what they're currently in. So although they are in the medieval era, they can research early modern era technologies, hence the halberds. So I doubt that they'll have many of them because production wise they would be pretty expensive for them. So I'm going to attack here, manual battle. These guys retreated, so that took up our army's entire turn, but boom, war support. So we are effectively on the up and up. Okay, you guys finally made it over here, so we can at least threaten their oceans. That's being built. This city, this territory here, that has the saltpeter, which we're still researching, so can relocate. Okay, this is the best territory they have. We can plant forests, which are very expensive, but would help a bit with production in the area. Okay, so at least these guys are getting a bit more production done. This is a couple turns away from being useful. These guys honestly did me a favor by getting that territory there, and I guess since we're expansionists and expanding, we should settle here since we have a butt ton of influence. Okay, so influence on emblematic units,
or luckier, they've risen above the rest.
well, strength on emblematic units. This will be useful, honestly, truly. We get food and industry on commons quarters. Do we have? Yeah, I think we do have a decent amount of them. Oh, commons quarters,
A bit of
industry
flexibility
costs.
and freedom is more than worth a bit of risk, right?
Food per number of attached territories would be useful. Currently, not the most useful. Influence on territories if territories follow state religion. Very useful. Faith on territories adds new grievance against empires with a different state religion. Which we should. Okay. We are leaning more towards the world on the geopolitical axis, so
It all sounds well and good until they start worshipping delivery services and bank accounts.
okay, army wages. I think this one is new. How should we finance our armies? We could have paid wages, which ironically enough push us straight back to homeland, which provides stability on a city we occupy and stability for garrisons. Stability on a city we occupy would be useful because we're about to occupy a couple of them, or plundered wages, which is ransacking, and strength when ransacking, which aren't as
If an
useful.
army wants reliable soldiers, they had best provide a reliable income.
Okay, so we just got a decent number of things done.
I am a busy man, you know. Many people depend upon me.
I'm going to renounce
I
it.
can see the bigger picture. Let us no longer
So,
speak of it.
because we don't want to risk going to war with them immediately. In the meantime, you guys head east. I said head east. Thank you. Okay, so those guys have used all their movement. Kerma is overpopulated. I could try getting a couple of those down, but what would be smarter is getting a few hamlets down. So with a few hamlets, we could there, over here, under here. Okay, with hamlets, that pretty much solves the issue we were having of being overpopulated. Get more knights, move everyone, multi-select, and get you guys marching south. Full army. There are some knights which we can at least upgrade, 2 of them. Get you guys also marching south. Said also marching south. Thank you. These guys I don't need to trouble for a while. You guys are just holding down the fort. POP, hold it down. You know, I need to stop speaking meme. Okay, I honestly think you have done enough for a good while. And just this does not seem safe. So let me not give you a mass movement and get you kind of hopping coast to coast. We could get a couple of these down. Good place is probably here. Cathedral's done. Well, not done, but okay. You are overpopulated, which means you could use a hamlet or 4. Okay, let's get a couple hamlets scheduled. Okay, I see an army moving north. These guys not that strong, but they drain stability when conducting sieges, which isn't really important. Okay, is this the army that we attacked? Okay, retreating. Okay, so these guys. Ooh. Okay, so attacking here, terrible idea. Because the preview dictates they are probably absorbing 2 cities worth of military strength. What we could do is force these guys to retreat. Okay. Those guys retreated, which means we can safely push these 2 forward. Why do you have so much more movement? You're still close to everybody, so... Okay, a new policy for religious minorities. Stability on territories if they follow the state religion, or money on territories if they follow the state religion. Okay, I'm trying to maximize accesses, so push to individualism.
I suppose that's one way of convincing them to change faiths. Pay for it regardless.
Okay, so we are almost fully on all axes. Accessi. Okay. Cogs push forward, even though I don't think you're going to be needed like that. I don't trust how these guys are moving. You know what? Get these guys back into friendly territory. We might be able to upgrade them to conquistadors in a couple turns. You guys, that is not a good sign, but can at least upgrade you to some knights, which makes it a slightly fairer fight. Said, oh, you were in the territory, but okay, you stay there. If they attack you, we retreat. Okay, World 1 can be claimed. They attacked, we retreat. Okay. Let's see what here is useful. There's St. Basil's Cathedral, which is faith per district. We have a lot of faith already, not the most useful. Machu Picchu, the pride of Inca land. All of your other cities gain food equal to 50% the food produced by Machu Picchu city. Must be placed on a mountain. So we need for Machu Picchu to be useful, we need a city with high food output and a mountain. Useful. Taj Mahal is 50% money on settled cities. As we discussed earlier, settled cities are cities with more than 90% stability, which we have a lot of. So that is pretty much a strict plus 50% gold income. Topkapi Palace. Topkapi Palace, right? On city or outpost is 100% production to shared projects. So if I believe this means for the city it is built in specifically, it gets an extra 100% production when it's building what are they? I don't remember the name of them. So shared projects, pretty much a universal thing. We would have done a few already. Those would include these guys. I don't remember what they're called, which is really bad. Oh, holy sites, right. It includes holy sites. Later on we'll see it includes a few more stuff, like a few late game districts, I should say. It also includes world wonders, which is another. Okay, they're burning that down. I don't particularly care. That was really just a foothold. We can arguably get a better foothold here. This one is kind of annoying, but I can't do much about it. Can I? Can't. So you guys are really here to just pick off any scrabblers that try to escape by sea. As expected, these guys are pushing over here, which I don't like to see. So what I could do, hit him with a flank. No, hit him from the side. Yeah. Are you going? Yep, they're going to retreat. And they retreated pretty much next to us. So we can just straight up attack them again, which puts us honestly in a better position. Okay, we need our melee guys up front and center, mostly these pikemen. So pikemen, couple front and center. People like you can be over to the side with a high ranking meleeer or two. Okay, other melee guy can also stay there. Archers, we need our lower ranked archers should put up front, so you get a couple pot shots, a bit of EXP. Our high rank archers we can leave at the rear for a bit. Okay, so lower ranked archers, you guys take shots on pretty much anyone you can get. There's this guy didn't go down. Okay, that is pretty much all the archers. Yeah. These guys have what seems to be one crossbowman and a bunch of horses. So we would like spearmen up here, high rank warrior here. So you defend those guys. We have no spearmen available. Well, pikemen. So I'll put that, do some damage there, push you forward and you forward, and that should pretty much be all our safe movement for the turn. The guys on the front line are defending. I just noticed that this flank is fully available for horse attacks like that. This second set of horses, okay, they don't seem like, they are moving and they're attacking our weaker archer. Okay, still alive. That's completely fine. Okay, so first off, we need to pick off at least one of these horses. And want to pull you back for safety reasons. Ping. Did you move too far? No. Okay. Also, push. Can this spearman? Okay, I don't. Okay, you can't. There's too many people. Can I pull you back? And take the shot. Okay. Spearman can hold on this part. Can pull another spearman at least closer. And with you guys, we can start pushing forward. Can claim the flag. Get people behind for support, people up front to body block. Okay, I'd rather them attack out and hit us. Seems at least somewhat safer. And put some units around for support. And our strong archers we bring forward to take a heavy shot at those guys. Anyone else can move. Okay, take those guys out. And I don't think, we do have opportunity for a few more shots. Please pepper these guys down. Okay, and that should be everyone. Okay, we currently have their flag, so these guys have to attack us. And we have a spearman holding it down and a spearman defending over here. Okay, they also have spearmen. I think they brought in reinforcements, or yeah, they brought in reinforcements because it's 7 people. So they brought in their halberdier, which honestly, military star. Honestly, I don't mind because the faster we can get that guy defeated, the better it is for us. Okay, so archers in back. Can we not take this guy down yet. Okay. You guys, their archers are down. So what we need to do is weaken this guy, which is their strongest unit. We can take shots at those guys. Yep. Take shots at those guys. Currently, I think movement shenanigans. Can we move you guys here and get an archer forward? More pot shots. And get a spearman moved in that direction. And another archer move forward. Okay, not enough to defeat it. And that is... do you guys have a shot? Oh, you guys have a shot. Wasn't expecting that. I don't necessarily want them... Okay. Beat them with the weakened guys. So the guys that have more health cannot move here because that is too steep a cliff. And we just wasted the opportunity. We just weakened the guys that we had defending the flag. On the bright side, they don't have any archers left. Okay. Okay, that accident to close it down, but what we did do though, we did take down a lot of their units while bringing ourselves closer to a we got a military SAR and closer to another one. And doubling back, if I do say so myself, was a good military decision. What we need to do now is start pushing forward on these other guys. Okay, these are the retreating team. So if we push forward, they have no choice but to fight us. But that is high ground. Can't get around them. We can though at least make the terrain a bit more favorable for us. Okay. Where can these guys should be able to reinforce from? Basically anywhere. What? Weren't these guys retreating already? Okay, well, I digress. Next turn we take the call. Next turn we wage against the call. You guys skip your turns. You guys settle somewhere nice. And outside of this territory, that is the last territory immediately next to our capital. So we're going to want to take control of it pretty soon. You guys can head over the water. You guys can work on some districts. I think that's enough for now. I don't need any military coming from you at the moment. But the military you do have, I would like for you to move south. Okay, we are 2 turns away from getting saltpeter. We should focus on getting some infrastructure up. Mainly, I think the science stuff. So 1 turn on that, couple turns on those. Money on traders. How many traders? We don't have many traders. So that's 8 money. This is 18 from ongoing trade routes, all of which are useful. And then we're going to work on potentially expanding the all right, we used influence, so this is just us getting it back. Right, we didn't actually make a decision on these. Who makes a lot of food? We are losing food, but that is mostly from being well, we just have straight up a lot of consumption, so it's probably not Kerma, oddly enough. And everywhere is overpopulated, so we aren't getting much in the way of food. So
time will tell if they are helpful, helpless, or history.
St. Basil's, we don't have many built. We don't have many districts to begin with. And so I think Taj Mahal, like, having money.
So will this independent people be an ally or an enemy?
Okay.
A barrier or a blessing?
You guys
Their
retreat,
future may not be in their hands.
because these independent people are being annoying. Huh? I didn't even remember we had more horses over here. Interesting. Okay, you guys, there's no one around. Ooh, enemies of the Empire. From Conquered Empire, what is your outlook on conquests? Okay, we can be imperialists or anti-imperialists. Anti-imperialists give us plus 20 war support increase when winning a battle on imperialist empire, or being imperialist give us 20 plus 10 war support increase when winning a battle on relations. I'm not sure what that means. We would though geopolitically would like to go further along the world axis, so being anti-imperial would benefit us. Yes, that decision was made purely off, and I don't remember. I'm glad that they added the ability to find out what unlocks things, but I don't like that you can no longer see what it takes to unlock stuff after. For this example, enact the choice Republic in the political entitlement civic and have at least 50 population in your empire. It gives us 2 unknown choices. One is plus stability on the territory, or the other is science on commons quarter, science and money on commons quarters. I can't see the name of each civic, but this is for, you need the political entitlement. Have we seen that? By the looks of it, no. So I'm not sure where this is unlocked. But anyway, we spent off the majority of our influence, and I don't. Okay. This is a new turn. This is a new turn. We are one turn away from the ability to get saltpeter. So this is almost ours. You guys should be getting into friendly territory because you are injured. I don't want to spend gold healing them, so hopefully there isn't an immediate attack. Okay, we haven't actually fought with these guys. with his
I said
forward
hello.
team yet.
Are we done now?
And these guys aren't currently losing support. Takal though is gaining population, which I don't like. Okay, let's see who. I feel like taking. Oh, they have units down here which are being pulled into the fight. So they have. This is about 210 military strength. Yeah, seems about right. So we could, if we attack. Sorry, I felt like that was a bit loud. If we attack this scout rider, it pulls one knight, a bunch of great swordsmen, and one knight, a bunch of great swordsmen, and couple crossbowmen into the fight. Or we can straight up push towards Takal, which is a harder fight to deal with. So I think we push the advantage that we have and at least make it difficult for them. Okay. Why do you keep running? Let me defeat you. Okay. Can we? Okay, we can push on to Carl. And we already have the trebuchets. So I think it may actually be a smart move. We do, though, need to account for where we're going to push this attack from, because we can't move our trebuchets once we have it built, even though we really just need it to break down a wall that we can, so that we can push our army into the city. Okay, so this seems like a decent starting ground. They would probably need. This also seems like a decent starting ground, but it leaves our flank very much exposed. And we see that they have at least one unit in the city. So I think here. Okay, so this is the maintain, continue. I think, no, this isn't the first time we're sieging a city. But continue the siege of the city and progress towards your next siege weapon. So it takes 2 turns for us to get the trebuchet built. These guys have stone walls with a decent amount of fortification, which makes it pretty much harder for us to one, break their walls, 2, attack over them. So them having stone walls is pretty annoying. They have draftees, which are 34 combat strength, which are under what technology? Ooh. They already have centralized power, which makes sense because they have the halberds. Okay, so that is honestly a bit annoying. In 5 turns, they will lose one of their draftees, and we will gain at that point maybe 2 trebuchets. Useful, but I don't know if we need 2. So I do want to maintain. You guys, can you? No, we can't attack those guys. Oh, that was just that popping back up. Okay, so heal. You guys are fully healed, so skip. You laid that down, so you're pretty much safe where you are. You guys heal. I am still trying to get back into friendly territory, and that should be fine.
With 5 research quarters, you're going to run out of questions to answer.
Okay. Siege is still going. We should though. Right, need to actually obtain the saltpeter, which we do like so. And with saltpeter acquired in, I guess, 1, let's make it 2 territories in a couple turns. Oh, right. Taj Mahal should probably get that started in the capital. Out of pride, build it next to the actual building. Right, we get extra gold, extra science. Okay, we are no longer overcapped, which is good. We have this, the lost cities of gold. Trade caravans laden with precious riches arrive often in the city of Kerma. So much so, in fact, that envious locals often come to gawk at the treasures. Come to gawk as the treasures are unloaded by foreign merchants. Stories of where the riches hail from are rife. Now rumors are spreading that there exists a legendary city across the seas, where such is the wealth that lies beneath its lands. The streets are paved with gold. Every citizen wears jewelry encrusted robes, and every piece of humdrum pottery is lined with gems. How should you leverage such skepticism? We can indulge it. So we get gold on Kerma, but we lose a bit of science. We can debunk it, which is science but lose gold, or we can discover. Send an expedition to the fabled city and claim its riches for glory. Cost us 1,000 gold and lose a citizen and chance to trigger another narrative event. Read Spanish. Our unique units, our unique unit's ability is straight up called El Dorado. We have to. Gonna figure out what that is. And I probably shouldn't have done that because we have units to upgrade. Oh. Why did I think they would have upgraded to conquistadors? Why are you guys upgrading to those guys? That is sad. Which means Kerma. It's really weird. I don't know what triggers what is needed, because we have both iron and saltpeter, but I guess we get 3 of these guys before we work on Taj Mahal. You guys are really just holding it down. Napata, since you don't really have much to do, you can also get a couple of these guys down. Maybe next turn it would change, or for some reason at least give an option or like a choice between what we upgrade to, because it feels weird. Okay, those guys.
30 common quarters. With this many entertainments, visitors will soon subscribe to the mantra, what happens in this city stays in this city.
Okay. The Lost City of Gold Part 2. Several Several years have passed since the great expedition of young, plucky adventurers set off to discover the fabled lost city of gold. For years, no word was heard of their travels, but just yesterday, they finally returned, walking proudly through the capital's gates, heads held high. Their faces are bleached by sun and wind, their bodies taut and rippled. But of the riches they sought, there is no sign. Instead, they bring a wealth of stories, tales of vanquished foes, and incredible sights. How will you greet their return? I guess we can recruit them. We can acclaim them. We'll celebrate their triumphant return. We can chronicle them. Wait, this is patriotic, so a third reduced cost in military, which you don't really need. Chronicle, which is more science, less money. Or we can recruit them. Get an army of these guys. Useful, not the most useful. Kerma, did you right? You got that built. So your troops should at least be down there. And I'll put you here in the meantime. You don't need anything to do. I guess. Yeah, at least upgrade the stronger one. I don't know why it's upgrading to these guys and not our unique unit. Maybe these are, yeah, our unique, the conquistadors are just like straight up better. That's weird. Okay, so you guys are fully healed, but hold on. Same with you guys. Open. Okay, so we have a trebuchet. We are one turn away from another one, but I don't think we need more. So we're going to assault the city. We're going to begin a manual battle. Our trebuchet. Do you have any special restrictions? 6-style siege weapon can only be constructed during siege using accumulated siege works. Cannot enter the city or retaliate when attacked. It doesn't say anything about line of sight, but to be safe, I don't want to put it next to. I don't want to put it behind a mountain. So 6 tiles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be able to be. Should be safe if put here on the back line. I know there's no path there. Okay, if I move you down there, I guess there's no walking space. Okay, so in that case, I'll put you here. That is reduced combat strength because of the river. Okay, you're going over here. That is my final offer. Archers, you guys don't get penalties, luckily, from being on a river. And you don't need a direct line of sight, so that should be fine. Who are we fighting? Okay, a bunch of draftees, which are decently strong. Okay, we should, by the look of it, be safe on the left flank. So we need our melee guys up front. Feel like we had more melee guys. Okay. And deployment. First off, okay, their draftees are largely, not exclusively, but at least largely behind walls that we don't necessarily care about. what we're trying to capture is this tile here, so we can attack. We probably should have maybe built a gun. I thought trebuchets would have done more damage to the walls. Okay, but that's fine. Archers at the ready. Just pick off at the draftees. They have a lot of combat strength due to the fortifications and guarding and what's not and forth which, so I don't want to put them directly. I don't want to put our units in a position to get hit. But this archer can be moved forward and take a pot shot at their horse. These horses though can at least move forward, even if they don't necessarily aren't necessarily going to be directly attacking anyone and end the round. Everyone else should be kind of defending, and yep, they push some strong archers into open territory. But they do have flanking horses, which I should not be surprised about. And ew. Okay, so that's where their other set of archers went. I'm okay with that. Okay. That though doesn't seem to have destroyed the walls. Okay, we get at least a spearman inside. We get some damage done to that guy, damage done to this guy. Okay, that's safe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that archer would need to come out if it's going to attack us, so we can push forward and take out their archers. Okay, that is a horse. Our spearman we just put into the wall. Okay. Troop wise, we want to keep our horses, our knights, at a decent combat strength while being out front. The chariots aren't as useful because they currently can't enter the walls because of but once we use the trebuchet and break them down, it's fine. So currently I think that should be safe to end the round. These guys have to push forward onto us, so we just have to hold the line. I rather they try and push forward. Okay, so I'll turn again. Trebuchet, sir. I'm glad we at least moved it up a bit. It does damage on the walls also. So what we could do actually is start pelting over here. So we can potentially break this wall down. If we can do that, we'll be able to straight up push into their city. Can you not? Okay, can't hit from there. Can move you forward and at least hit this guy. keep our units at a decent amount of health. Archers can at least weaken some guys next round. Okay, they seem to have RDs. Okay, move on to the next turn. Doesn't seem like they brought in any reinforcements that we've seen. Their units are heavily damaged other than a couple of warriors. So I need to potentially find the warriors, take them out. We're actually close to our hour mark. So I want us to try and get these units dealt with. Can we... I don't like that it's upgrading to these guys. So I may... Why are you... Oh, that's... says infinite turns because we stopped working on it. Okay, we're actually getting close to a couple stars. Can you work on you're working on a hamlet? How quickly can you get our unique unit out? 5 turns. Production is terrible up here.
What does this war do for either of us?
Don't want white peace.
Your proposition outlandish at best.
Why did you do that? Your reasoning worries me.
Okay, we are actually neutral on wars on our war support delta change per turn. These guys are also neutral, but we are currently beating down a bunch of their units, so it's neutral but not for much longer. Kerma is pushing out units, so that's going to be useful. This city with 15 pop is going to be annoying to take, considering how annoying this city with 7, 9 by the look of it pop is. Okay, open trebuchet. Okay, what we learned, we're going to need more trebuchets. Going to need more than just one trebuchet if we're going to lay siege to the city. What is this? This is a draftee. Can pull my knights back, push a chariot forward to soak some damage. I guess same with this guy. Before I do that though, Archer can take this guy out. Swordsman can't move, but you can move forward. Swordsman also can't move there. I think I can get the swordsman not a step away. Okay. Is that all the range units attacked? Okay. I don't want to push to this spot just yet. Not until I have at least reinforcing units, because this is a lot of people in that spot. They have a lot of units in that spot. And I don't think I am going to be able to fully wipe them out. So capturing their flag seems like the strongest bet. And I'm glad that they're pushing forward. We just need more melee guys. Oh, I didn't think that they would be able to didn't think they'd be able to get past my spearmen so easily. Can I okay. Can't hit that guy. Should be able to hit with this archer though. Able to push forward. Swordsman. Okay. Can I get any other swordsmen in a decent position? Okay, can get this knight here to take a... Oop. Did notice this guy here in melee. Okay, I may be sacrificing a knight to do this, but sacrificing this knight may save my archer. Okay, can I get you? No, you moved already. Okay, I think that's the end of the round. Okay, that guy focused on the archer, which is good. What are there? Ooh. Their knight went around, which I wasn't expecting. But we are holding the spot. And it would be difficult for them to just approach from where they are. And can continue taking shots at the walls. Okay. Take a shot at the guy that is closest to their flag. Okay, great swordsman down. Enter their walls and attack from the flank. Get those guys down. Oh, wasn't expecting to one-shot those knights. These guys aren't much of a threat. Their horses can't. Can their horses get out to the walls? I don't know. They're not sieging, so I'm not sure how their horses would react to the walls that we have. We have no path to the destination currently, so I think we take some horses back, move some of our melee guys forward, and around. These guys would be foolish to leave the area they're in to attack us. Spearman doing a good job holding it down, and boom, round over, city taken. And we lost two knights. Well, we lost two chariots and a knight to take the city. And we need somebody in there quickly. We should be able to at least upgrade one set of archers next turn. Yeah, we have more people moving south. We have these guys doing stuff, I guess. These guys also doing stuff, I guess. Again, gonna get some conquistadors out. This city, honestly, if we can take Memphis and come back to it, maybe. So we have we saw to take the call with their 7 to 9-ish population. Took us a bit. Not insanely difficult, but this city, the pyramids of Giza, which are a reduction for... Yeah, pyramids of Giza should be a reduction for production of districts, if I'm not mistaken. Here it is, pyramids of Giza. Yeah, a reduction in district industry costs. And ooh, they also have the Forbidden City. Do they have any other world wonders? As an administrative center, a grand mosque. Okay, so it seems like just 2. A Grand Fire Temple, Stone Rings, Grand Mosque. So they have a few religious districts here actually. I think the Grand Mosque is the Grand Mosque is, I believe, their emblematic district. So it seems like we're going to take a good number of things if we are able to take and hold Memphis. And from what we can see, we should have a decent flank on them. What I want to do though is, yep, still upgrades too. I want to quickly, these guys I'm going to hold until time to attack Memphis. So I'll probably do a few ticks to upgrade, to like strengthen the units. And then, okay, I really do need to start with the wrap up of today's episode. Need a unit here quickly. Someone there just to hold things down while we get our troops back in order. These guys are expending units. Refuse. How is... Ooh. Stability is trending downward, which is not great. With a minus 64 deficit. Wow. So based off their... We're also getting stability from units and still so far deficit. Okay, so based off the number of districts they have, the status of being defiant, which is, I guess, based off it being an occupied city and the number of territories. But we do get 30 from having units. The Empire bonus of Cyrus's Shadow, which is this thing. If it's here, Cyrus's Shadow. Stability on city or outpost, just straight up extra stability for everybody. We can't. Not yet. Okay, they lose 4. They are going to lose 4 war support per turn just for us having the city held. So we can just hold it for, if it's losing 4, we can hold it for 5, 6, 7-ish turns. And as long as we don't lose any battles in the meantime, we should be able to take the city. But what I want to do is, for one, upgrade you. So now he has a gun. I think it's about time I start marching these extra units down. Should be relatively safe. 4 turns. In 4 turns, we should have a stack here of at least 4 units. So that should... I'll head straight down with those guys. Industrial production. So farmer slots on city or outpost, +1 farmer slots on city or outpost per farmer's quarter or trader's quarters. Not necessarily useful at the moment, the osmosis event that I think we refused already. That's part of the reason we're losing so much stability. It may change as of next turn when we get a bunch of bonuses kicking in. We could just use our expansionist bonus and just take this territory quickly, which I don't think will... Okay, it's going to take 4 turns. Minus the time it takes to get there. I don't think it will affect... Well, I think if we manage to take it before... Oh, that would have been a good reason. That would have been a good reason to take this administrative center. Like, it would make it easier. It would give us more leverage if we took it outside of the war, per se. Like, taking it with... Taking their administrative center with the units would probably change the outlook. Like, we aren't taking it as a means from war, we're taking it as like part of our ability. So that may have changed like how they see, how the game sees the territory we take. Why is this still purple? Why is this still orange? Should be purple. Should be our purple. I mean, it's occupied, but it's still ours. Okay. I think these guys are going to hold on for a bit. You guys, fresh troops, can start pushing down. You guys, I want you to also hold on. You just finished healing. You can get to work on the Taj Mahal. I guess with like these guys, also work on the Taj Mahal once you're finished getting highly obsolete units out of the way. Ah, the Pata. You are also putting out units. We're close to the war victory. Poison apples with transoceanic trade bolstering the empire's coffers. The people are enjoying an influx of exotic fruits and vegetables, many shapes, colors, and tastes. However, not all the produce is being well received. One succulent red fruit from the nightshade family is being blamed for the deaths of some wealthy citizens in Kerma, and some whisper it is an ingredient used by witches. Among the elite, the calls for its banning on these shores are loud and shrill. What is your response? We can outlaw, so gain money, lose science, we can dismiss it, or we can research, which is extra science, but we lose a bit of money and high chance of good consequence. I'm all for the good consequences. Okay, 1 turn away from, well, not necessarily a turn, but we're close to having an agrarian star, close to a builder star, close to a science star. What is this? An osmosis event. We can straight up just enact this, which I like, because something we would have wanted to do, just not wanted to spend the influence. Oh, I think these guys are an auto explorer. Yeah, that's how you guys ended up over here. And how we ended up finding a bunch of stuff. Right. Forgot about you guys completely. Okay, new army. Conquistador and these guys that I can't remember the pronunciation of. You guys can hold on here in the meantime. because I want to make sure the city stays ours this time. I want to make sure the city stays ours this time. Okay, just need to hold on to that for 6 turns, and then our military is fully back up and running. So I think 6 turns, barring... Ooh. What is this? Ha, archers. Okay, I'm going to play next turn because I want to get these archers. Can I? Oh, I can just straight up attack them now. Okay. And this is why we have boats and water. I think this is the osmosis event we claimed. We are...
Why do you come here to waste my time?
Okay, so they retreated and lost units. So that's -7 they're going to lose. They're going to lose... What's that? 11 next turn? So we're pretty much two turns away from forcing a victory. Or forcing an end to this war. We should get these units on the main line. Keep these guys getting upgrades. You can work on that. Unit lost at sea. Okay. You guys, which aren't really lost at sea, but kind of are, going to move these guys forward to at least look intimidating. Another osmosis event. This is just a little bit of science. Cool. It's like less than a turn of science. I know it. It's useful all the same. We are still the religious leader. That is not going to change, considering we are even expanding into territory. Oh wait, yeah, we do own this territory. This is where what is the name of this? Yeah, Halong Bay. So we're expanding over into this new territory. We are expanding down here due to this being influenced by people we are at war. Well, they were allies with us for a while, but culturally we have taken control of this territory. Culturally we do want to start pushing it onto others. Ooh, they also have the mausoleum at Holocarnassus, which is science per district on city or outpost. So the more districts in what is going to be our second conquered capital, and the Forbidden City, which is a war support increase when going to war. Ha! That's going to be useful. So we're going to get 2 more world wonders sometime next week. We just need to focus on upgrading a few units, and yeah, we are well on our way. We are well on our way to being the sole survivor of this continent. Okay, scientific facts. What is the response to imperial findings that contradict religious truths? Okay, we can get faith and stability on research quarters, or percentage of science on holy sites. I like this more, but it is a heavy push to progress. Or we can get this, which is I presume a heavy push to tradition, but well, we may actually start leaning a bit more progressive. I mean, we aren't wanting for faith. The thing we more need is science. Army defenses is more troops. Supply lines, we need this. It increases our city cap, which is going to come in very handy very soon, because we have at least one city being held. Okay, I think we've done a lot of one more turning. Oh, we finally have some conquistadors finished up here. I think gonna get you guys moving down. You guys can hold on a turn, and we're gonna upgrade you next turn. You guys, the Pentaconter can upgrade to a cog, which, yeah, I'm still trying to get you guys north some way, somehow. I'm gonna make it alright, but not right now. Okay, so this is where you guys die. 07's in the chat for those guys who did next to nothing, I believe. Oh, right, that is being pillaged. Annoying, but not the end of the world, because all we did is spend a bit of influence on it. This encampment can't be settled because yeah, this encampment can't be settled because it's in currently our territory. These guys can settle other stuff, but there isn't anything useful around here other than some coffee. Okay, so thank you guys for another week of sitting down enjoying some Humankind gameplay. We're going to call it here today, and I hope you guys are impressed. We are making pushes and strides into getting this continent under our control, and it all starts snowballing from here. With that, I'll see you guys on Monday. Ooh, we have paved roads now. And this is a canal going through what seems to be a commons quarters. Interesting. With that, I'll see you guys on Monday for some more Humankind. Be sure, if you made it this far in the video, it would mean a lot to me if you liked the video. I mean, just getting this far does a lot for the channel in terms of viewership. But be sure to leave a like, leave a comment. If you aren't already, please subscribe. Help the channel grow, because I'm still new to this YouTube thing. But every bit of feedback helps, so let me know what you want to see. Yeah, and with that, I'll see you on Monday. Again, peace, love, and tranquility to all of you.